Today we are going to deal with our fear of change. This is Anna Morale, your Neurographica instructor. You just need a white pad and a marker and a couple of highlighters to do this exercise with me. And let's go into that straight away. Quite often, what fear of change looks like, or change rather. It looks like that. It's sharp. We don't know what that change is going to look like. We're not sure what dangers it holds. And by design, we are assumed that there are going to be some dangers. So over here is the dot of today, and we can feel stuck right here. Or we could even go back into the past by reminiscing, reliving past experiences, unable to move forward because change looks like this. And when the change looks like this, it generates fear. I want you to imagine what you're facing right now. And maybe it's a life-changing decision, or circumstances in your life dictate that change is happening no matter what. And when you look in the future, it's paralyzing and petrifying you. I want you to express what that change looks to you and how that makes you feel inside. And I want you to create a figure that represents how you feel in this moment of time with regards to that change. Maybe any figure, any shape, any size. I want you to now have a think. How much strength do you need, or how much power do you need to face your fear and to overcome the fear that is here? It needs to be bigger than your change, bigger than your fear. So instead of having something maybe small and imperfect and sad and weak, maybe we could create something that is big and bold and strong and powerful and stable. And that could be a circle or a square. Circle is a perfect figure. Wholeness. Square is a very stable figure. Triangle is more action-driven figure, but can be also quite stable in regards to facing change. And it's about how you want to feel inside. Do you want to feel wholesome? Draw a circle. Do you want to feel stable? Draw a square. Do you want to feel like you're ready to fight through this? You're ready to grow. You're ready to get stronger and embrace the change? Go for a triangle. Okay? So for me, the fear of change and the stuff that I'm looking for right now, I think I want to approach it with feeling wholesome, feeling in balance. I don't want to force my way through this particular change. This is a change in my relationship, in my personal life, and it doesn't feel right to me to force myself through it. If it was a business change or moving house, I probably would choose a different figure because it requires a more active approach, perhaps more action taking, whereas right now I need to really step back internally to work on myself, to go through the motions, grieving, etc. So I don't want to do that from a position of a sharp triangle or in a position of calm square where I feel sort of maybe stuck in the process in a way, or in a position where things are quite concrete. I do require flow, and I do require working on self and that feeling of being full and whole again. So I'm going to put the circle, and you could see that circle is definitely bigger than that fear of change. I'm going to activate that circle with lines. Make it alive. Placing my personal energy vibration inside it. And I'm going to try my best to dissolve that old figure of me, that incomplete figure of me. That was an old me facing the fear, as I'm embracing my new self in this process. While you do this bit, try to consider what kind of qualities you need to face whatever you're facing. So I need to face my own actions. I need to be brave. I need to be honest. I need to be kind to myself and others. I need to find my deeper empathy. I need to connect with my inner wisdom in this process. So do the same and consider what kind of qualities you need right now to face the change and go through that change. The next thing I invite you to do is transform the fear and the change that is coming, to make it look like it's a good thing. And more often than not, change is good. And more often than not, change brings fruits. Change never disappoints in terms of outcome. There's always something coming out of change. Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe it's a new direction. It's new people. And new roads, new opportunities. There's lots of things that change can bring you. And enclose this in a circle. So over here it's definitely a circle. And we're going to work with this catharsis inside. We're going to, well, first of all, activate our circle with lines as well to make it alive. Put our personal energy there, vibration, and kind of, in a sense, also a protective layer here. We're saying that by drawing this circle around the sharp lines, that we are safe. We are safe from any negative impact that it can bring. We are safe, and we also ready to whatever it has to offer us. And quite often, a matter of change is a matter of perspective, in the way that if we welcome it, it could be the best thing for us. If we resist it, it could be very painful for us to adjust, to integrate, to move on, and to look forward. as we are transforming those lines inside. All my markers are just sort of resisting on me. We're gonna go put lines for each of them, and I want you to consider the positive things that can come through this change. I can say that the situation is going to bring me more awareness and more experience, that it allows me to focus on myself and work through my own pain points and things that I can improve as a person, as a partner. It means that there's more work to do, and that it was simply not the right fit. It means that along the way there will be other experiences. It means I'll meet different people and have an opportunity to start in a place with no pain, no history. There is an opportunity for me to grow as a person, to spend more time with my friends, more time with my kids, because I don't at the moment have that part of the life to consider, or another relationship to look after, or another commitment to hold. I'm wondering that in a few years' time, this isn't going to be what it is now. It will be a memory. And it will feel less significant. I'm facing my future with excitement, because yet again, my life isn't planned. Who knows what waits around the corner? And I am excited to find out. I'm excited for the journey. I am in a place where I can look forward to it. And a place to actually meet somebody one day who feels right, who I can trust. Who would make me feel safe. And certainly worth the change that is happening right now. So I call in adventure, safety, love, trust in my future. And that's what this great change is going to look like for me and going to represent. So now I'm very fond of the coming change. I can connect myself and the change and my future with a few field lines. Like this. Let's see if I have my big marker in front of me. I do not, so I'm just going to keep drawing that and do the first line and conjoin it, integrate that with me. And here I'm open for guidance, and I say that I'm ready to be guided through this change in my life. Please show me the way. So it's this or better than what I imagined. Because maybe in some way I've created limitations in my request. Maybe I was shy to ask for more. Maybe what's out there waiting for me in that changes future is a life-changing opportunity, a soulmate, a love of my life. So I let the spirit guide me. I let the universe to unfold for me in its unlimited power of possibilities that is not constrained by my thinking or my experience or my self-worth or whatever that is that's perhaps holding me back in this process. So I let that to take charge and trust that things will work out in the most beautiful way. And I'm not dictating here that it has to be a new person or the old person or any person. I just trust that whatever way it pans out, whatever way happens with me in my relationship and the change in the future is going to be the way it's meant to be. For my benefit, for my growth, for my happiness. And now I just invite you to add color that you want to welcome in your life. The color that represents positive change. The color that feels good for you, safe for you, inspiring for you. The color that makes you say yes to the unknown. Yes to the next chapter in your life, no matter what you're dealing with right now. Let it be bright, let it be wholesome, let it be amazing. And as a final touch in your drawing, highlight the figure that you want to focus now. Maybe it's the change that you want to focus on. Maybe it's you and your resources that you want to focus on. Highlight any of the figures that feel good to you right now. You can work on this drawing for a lot longer. You can add more colors, you could add more lines. And whenever you finish with the image, I invite you to do 2-minute writing exercise just to reflect on how this change could be the best thing that ever happened to you. And that would be your homework with the title, "This is the best change that is going to happen to me." And invite all the positive attributes that comes with that change. And so the fear will step aside and you once again will feel liberated. Thank you for your time.